Hey there, water sign. How you guys doing? Okay, so this is going to be done a little bit differently. I know I'm just jumping right into it, but we're going to be focusing on a general reading for you guys for February 5th, 2018. And as we're doing this general reading, we're going to go into each sign individually so that each of you guys get a little mini general reading and you can understand what's going on a little bit better. If you guys haven't already, please check out my friend Moon Phase Tarot, all one word, Moon, Phase, and Tarot, all one word, no spaces. Just type it in the search bar up there, or you can look down in my details section. You can see I have linked to her channel, okay? With that being said, I'm doing the 10-minute free consultations. You guys are more than welcome to book one, and if it turns into sessions, that's awesome. If it doesn't, that's awesome, okay? I'm just here to help you guys in whatever way I can. So, yeah. And then if you're looking for a reading, please email me down below, and I will get back to you guys as soon as I can. Alright, so we're going to start with Cancer first, okay? So Cancer, here's what we have here. We're doing a general reading, and this is the theme of your reading. This is the problems we're going to be focusing on. And right now we're getting the Ten of Swords in reverse. And so, you're stepping out of a very, very, like, toxic situation mentally. This could be dealing with problems from rehab, or this could be stepping out of rehab and into the real world again. This could be getting over a lot of addictions, bulimia, anorexia, anxiety. It could be a lot of different things, but you... Alright, sorry about that. My phone kind of glitched out there for a second. Okay, so we were talking about, this is like anorexia, bulimia, it could be eating disorders, it could be anxiety disorders, it could be psychological disorders, but I'm seeing that you're stepping out of that, and that's a really good thing, okay? You guys have wanted help for this for a long time, and I feel like you're finally getting that help, Cancer, so this is awesome. This is really good. I'm proud of you guys. You're doing great. So where should your focus be now? And we get the Two of Swords in reverse. I'm getting a lot of the same cards. I swear, it's like anyway. So this is head over heart. And so where should your focus be? You should be focusing in a logical way, these situations. I feel like in the past it was more of an emotional way that you responded to situations, and that hurt you in the long run because you're not focusing logically. You're just focusing on the emotional impact that you're feeling in the now. You're not focusing on the logical impact that could possibly be impacting the future as well. And that can lead to problems down the road because you're focusing too much on just in the moment how you feel, and you're just going to say how you feel, and it doesn't matter if it hurts anyone's feelings and things like that. And I'm not trying to be mean, you guys, but that's not a good way to be, okay? You don't want to be that way. You want to focus on things in a rational way where you can, and emotional too, but you want to have your emotions in check. You want to be able to control yourself. And now that you're stepping out of this place mentally, I feel like you'll finally be able to start controlling yourself. You'll start to be able to understand what it means to truly be with people and to be in a group, or to have these friends and things like that. How should you approach this focus? And we get the Eight of Wands in reverse. So to me, how you should approach this is slowly, okay? The Eight of Wands upright is the most fast-moving card I think that I have. Eight of Wands is really fast-moving energy. But the Eight of Wands in reverse to me is take things slow. Don't feel like you have to know everything right away. Do not feel like you have to focus on everything right away. Just kind of, you know, tiptoe around it a little bit. Understand what's going on. Don't feel like you have to understand everything right away. You don't, okay? You're recovering from something. Give yourself time. Focus on you. Love yourself, okay? And focus on that, okay? Feel that heart hurt heal, okay? Let's focus on healing, you guys. What will be the results? We get the Seven of Pentacles, and so this is a really good card. So the results will be that you're investing in yourself, and you're starting to understand yourself a lot better. And you're starting to understand the person who you truly were meant to be. Before, you felt like you were always living like someone else's life or someone else's version of you. But now you can start to focus on yourself, and you can start to understand things the way you want to understand them, and the way that you can understand them in a way that's coherent and easy and goes with the flow, which is awesome for you water signs. So Cancer, this is really, really good. Only thing you got to do is focus on just being patient with yourself and allowing everything to just fall into place, because I think it will, okay? So now we're going to go to Pisces. All right, we're going to shuffle a little bit here. I'll give you one shuffle like this. Boom. Whew. Crackety goodness. The good stuff. All right, Pisces. Let me do this here and we'll get going. Okay, so the problem we're focusing on for Pisces in the general reading today is the Ace of Swords in reverse. You guys are refusing to think in a new way for a situation. So this could be dealing with an air sign. Okay, we're talking Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this also could be dealing with something in your workplace. Refusing to think in a new way. So there could be someone younger than you that has different ways of running things. And you're that older generation and you're saying, no, I don't want to do it that way. Listen to what the younger generation has to say. They may not seem as smart as you. Okay? But trust me, they're just as valid as you are. And I know that they can make mistakes. And you know what, though? You had to learn at some point, too. So you have to kind of back off and be the boss that you would have wanted to have when you were younger. Be the person that you would have wanted to have when you were younger and starting a job or starting this endeavor. And be that person for this person so that they can say, I learned from so-and-so, or I understand things. And I know they can be arrogant and I know they can be hard to deal with, but eventually I think you'll get along with this person. Okay? Where should your focus be? And we're getting the Daughter of Wands in reverse. And so your focus should be on seeing that this person is young and they're new and they're inexperienced. And I am feeling like this is definitely more of a job situation. It could be dealing with relationships, but it would be an interesting kind of relationship. Not saying that that's bad. I'm just saying I don't see it for most of you being a relationship reading. This to me is a general reading where it's more in the workplace. You know, this person comes at it with old dogs can't learn new tricks. This person does have an arrogance about them. This person could lie and this person could manipulate. And so I can see why you wouldn't necessarily want to work with this person. But if they are there and they're not going anywhere, you have to make the best of the situation or quit your job or quit whatever it is you're doing. This could also be a son-in-law. This could be a daughter-in-law, son-in-law, and it's just hard to deal with. But until something happens, you guys have to make the best of it and just kind of go with it. Just kind of go with the things you have in common and stay on track that way. So then we're focusing on how should I approach this focus? So how should you approach it? And we're seeing the Seven of Cups, okay? So the Seven of Cups to me, and I'll hold that up again. But the Seven of Cups to me is definitely about choices, and it's about picking and choosing, but it can also be about illusion. So how we would focus on this is we need to look through the illusion of understanding that we know everything, because we don't know everything. I know that sounded weird. We need to understand that we don't know everything in the situation, and maybe the reason why our son or our daughter or whatever, maybe the reason why this person has brought this person into your situation is because they know something about this person. They love this person. They understand this person, and you have to look at that too. People have good and bad, and people can also act different when they're really anxious around other people, and they just want to please people and things like that. So look at that as a possible situation too. Not saying the other person is not at fault, but I'm saying if there is a way for you to look at it differently, for you to look at it with a kindness, you know, go for that way. So then we have what will be the results, and we get the Father of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm seeing that you could possibly reach out to this person, and I don't get the sense that they are going to reach out back. So the result will be that you're going to be stuck, kind of left there hanging, so to speak. I just don't get the vibe that this person necessarily wants to try to work things out with you. So maybe this is like in a far, like admiring from a far kind of situation. Not admiring, but looking at this person from afar, because I just don't feel like you're getting along with this person at all. I keep trying to see it in a different way, and it's the same thing over and over again. So, but that is your reading. Pisces, and we're going to focus on this here. We're going to focus on Scorpio. So Scorpio, February 5th, 2018, micro reading. Scorpio, Scorpio, February 5th, 2018. Okay. Alright, so the problem we're focusing on for Scorpio is the Nine of Swords, and so there's some mental anguish and agony going on for you guys right now. This could be dealing with a decision. I got the feeling of like if you should have a baby or if you shouldn't have a baby, but the person's already pregnant. And so you're deciding if you're going to do maybe an abortion or maybe not. And again, I don't want to hear pro-life, pro-whatever on my channel. This is just how I'm reading the cards. Okay, people are entitled to do what they want to do. But this to me is saying that you are struggling right now. You're struggling to make a decision. You're struggling to know what's best in this situation. So what you should be focusing on is Two of Cups in reverse. So what you should be focusing on is not your relationship at this point in time. There's definitely a relationship energy here, but for some reason it's not the biggest priority. And so that could mean a few things. It could be that you caught your partner cheating, and so you're not focusing on your relationship right now. Maybe you're even split up or you're divorced. But I'm just getting this feeling that you guys split up, and now there's a baby involved because maybe there was one too many drinks one night, or maybe there was a situation where you felt like you wanted to be in a relationship with this person again, but then shortly you realized that you didn't, or vice versa, the other person wanted to be in a relationship, but then they realized they didn't, and it just keeps going back and forth. But I do sense there's a pregnancy here, or there's something to do with the pregnancy. How should we approach this? So we get the Four of Wands in reverse. So how we should approach this is carefully. Obviously, this is a careful situation, but when I get the Four of Wands in reverse, when it's upright, okay, it's a card of celebration. It's a card of family, which is interesting. But when it's like this, how you should approach this is, what do you want in life? That's what I'm seeing it as. What do you want? Do you want to have this child? Do you not want to have this child? Are you responsible enough to have a child, or to care for someone else, or even a pet? Like, are you responsible enough to take care of this, or do you feel like you couldn't do it? You know, these are kind of big questions, and you need to have the answers to these before you think about what you're going to do. And it's probably all you've been thinking about, because I'm getting this the mental anguish card, right? It's probably all you can think about. And so maybe write a list, do what you need to do, get this energy out, and you need to look at it. And maybe if someone you're really, really close to, because I feel like this is a sensitive situation, you're not going to tell just anyone, but if there's someone you're really, really close to that would understand and not judge you, please talk to them, okay? Don't hold this in. Don't think you can handle this yourself. If you don't have to handle it yourself, please talk to somebody, okay? What will be the results? And we get the Nine of Wands in reverse, okay? So the results will be... So the results for this are going to be that if you don't take the proper steps to prepare for this, you're going to regret it. So you need to make sure you know what you're doing, you know what you're getting into, and you understand what you're doing, okay? You need to make sure that you know what's going on with you. And I would say that's the biggest thing. And I just had like a wave of pain coming from right here down to here. So if some of you guys are struggling with tension, headaches, please seek help for that. There could definitely be some stress and some situations going on with that. So Scorpio, that's your reading for February 5th, 2018. I love you guys, and I hope you get all the help that you need to get. And with that being said, if you guys need help, if this reading resonated with you, we can do a 10-minute consultation. You can talk with me. Or if you just want a price on my readings, you guys can message me down below also and let me know what's going on, okay? I truly do hope the best for you guys. And I love you guys. And please, if you would like to check out Moon Phase Tarot. Again, Moon Phase Tarot, 3 words, but they combine into 1 word. Up at the top, you can type that in. I would appreciate it, you guys. You guys are so awesome. Thank you again for being such a loving and great community. And I will talk to you later.